China's political season has ended with the conclusion of the first session of the 14th National People's Congress. Chinese President Xi Jinping delivered a speech at the closing meeting this morning at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing. Our reporter Huang Yue has more.
The Chinese president delivered a speech at the closing meeting for the first session of the 14th National People's Congress, China's top legislature.
The great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation has entered into an irreversible historical course. From now to the middle of this century, to build a great modern socialist country in all respects and to fully advance the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation are the central tasks for the whole party and the whole Chinese people. The relay baton of strong contributing and national rejuvenation has fallen in the hands of our generation.
China has entered a period in which strategic development opportunities, challenges, and risks coexist, alongside international uncertainty and unpredictability. The country is working with all its might to embark on a path to modernization that suits its own national conditions, making strides towards its second centennial goal of building a modern socialist country that is prosperous, strong, democratic, culturally advanced, harmonious, and beautiful. In the meantime, it's playing a more important role in the world, helping to build a shared future for mankind.
On the new journey of building a great modern socialist country and advancing the rejuvenation of the Chinese nation, we should unswervingly advance high-quality development. We will fully and faithfully apply the new development philosophy on all fronts and accelerate efforts to create a new pattern of development. We will fully implement the strategy for invigorating China through science and education, the workforce development strategy, and the innovation-driven development strategy. We should work to achieve greater self-reliance and strength in science and technology, promote industrial transformation and upgrading, advance coordinated urban, rural, and regional development, and foster green and low-carbon economic and social development. We should work to effectively upgrade and appropriately expand the economy, and continuously increase the country's economic strength, scientific and technological capabilities, and composite national strength.
This year's NPC session ran from March the 5th to the 13th. In the past week, the nearly 3,000 deputies elected Xi Jinping to be the president of the country and voted for Li Qiang to be nominated premier of the country. The deputies also voted to adopt amendment to China's legislation law. A plan to reform institutions under China's State Council was also approved, the most sweeping set of changes since 2018, with a focus on areas such as science and technology, financial supervision, and data management. The government work report set a series of goals for the country this year: 5% GDP growth, 3% inflation, 12 million new urban jobs, and 650 million tons of grain output. And the new leadership is expected to shoulder the responsibility of fulfilling all these tasks. This year's two sessions was of great significance not only because new leaders were elected and endorsed, but also because 2023 marks the start of the full implementation of the guiding principles of the 20th National Congress of the CPC. While the annual meetings have closed, the journey of the new leaders has just begun. They are carrying the expectations of the 1.4 billion people of the country who are looking forward to the rapid and steady economic gains and the confidence about the future. Huang Yue, CGTN, from the Great Hall of the People in Beijing.